Welcome back. 6:51. Time for the morning sprint.
And we start with the Bucks, who continue to dominate the playoffs. The Bucks beat the Heat last night, 113-84. They're now 3-0 in the series, just a win away now from advancing to the next round. The Bucks and the Heat play again tomorrow at 12:30.
Volunteers are needed to help monitor the water quality at Madison's 5 biggest lakes. 100 people will collect water samples twice a week, checking things like water temperature and bacteria blooms. The Clean Lakes Alliance will share this data with the city. All that information will also be available on their Lake Forecast app. The goal, to help plan your family's next lake day at the safest and cleanest lake.
Hey guys, AAA says there's a few things that you should check before you make the road out in your trip for this holiday vacation weekend. They say you should check your battery, your engine, and your tires. And they say also to consider refueling once your car hits that halfway mark, because prices will vary depending on which state you decide to vacation in. Also, they say to make sure that you follow all CDC and mask requirements and make it safely to your destination.
Kroger is planning to give away millions of dollars in free groceries. It's an effort to get people vaccinated. Kroger owns Pick and Save and Metro markets in our area. So Kroger is giving away 5 $1 million payouts to people who get vaccinated at their stores and 50 chances to win free groceries for a year. The campaign will start next week and provide vaccinated individuals, including customers and associates, the opportunity to win.
Senators went home for the night last night without voting on a contentious plan to create a commission to investigate the January 6th U.S. Capitol attack. The House approved the bill last week, but Republican leaders staunchly opposed the measure. They argue Senate committees and the Department of Justice are already conducting investigations.
Paul Ryan back in the national spotlight this morning. The former Speaker of the House and Janesville native criticized former President Trump and his hold on the Republican Party. It happened during a speech at the Reagan Presidential Library in California last night. In that speech, Ryan also warned conservatives of being drawn into culture battles with Democrats. Ryan retired from Congress in 2018 and is now on the board of Fox News. Well, it looks like the Badgers men's basketball team is going to be playing in the Battle for Atlantis tournament in 2022. CBS Sports reporting that Wisconsin will join a field that includes Kansas, Tennessee, USC, and others. It'll be UW's third appearance in the tournament. They won it all in 2014 and lost in the championship game to Virginia in 2018.
The man on trial for Molly Tibbetts' murder now says he wasn't the one to kill the 20-year-old. Christian Rivera reversed his murder conviction while on the stand in Davenport, Iowa. Instead, he says 2 armed men killed Tibbetts and then forced him to help in the crime. He originally had confessed to the murder, saying he was in a violent rage after he approached the young woman on a run.
Madison police adding a new member to the family. The department introducing their new canine officer, Charlie. He is a 2-year-old German Shepherd mix from Hungary. He's named after the retired chief, Mike Koval, whose middle name is Charles. Canine Charlie is a dual-purpose dog. He's trained in narcotics detection, tracking, searches, and handler protection.
Detectives in San Jose, California are working to determine what led 57-year-old Samuel Cassidy to gun down co-workers at his job. A federal official confirmed customs officers had previously detained Cassidy after a trip to the Philippines in 2016. They noted he professed a hatred of his workplace and was carrying books about terrorism.
Hey, we are 100 days away now from Badger football at Camp Randall. Kickoff times have been announced. Wisconsin's going to play Penn State for the first game at Camp Randall. That's an 11 o'clock start. The following week, the Badgers will host Eastern Michigan with a prime-time kickoff scheduled for 6 p.m. You can find the rest of the Badgers schedule right now at channel3000.com.
And we have been tracking some snow showers in parts of Wisconsin early on this morning. Elsewhere, including for us, it's generally been rain showers and drizzle. Not all of that shows up on the radar this morning, but nonetheless, it's out there. And what's to our north and west still needs to rotate further towards the south and east before all is said and done. Grab a jacket, headed out the door this morning. Our temperature is at 42. Winds are out of the east and northeast at 16. Wind chills are down around 34 to 35 degrees this morning. For some of us, your air temperatures are still into the 30s. A chilly start to your Memorial Day weekend for sure, but as you plan the day, we warm up to about 50 degrees and perhaps a ray of sunshine or two as we start to end that workday for us. But here's the rest of the weekend. Sunshine, temperatures return to the 70s by next week.
Mr. Reese, thank you very much. Have a great holiday weekend, folks. We'll see you next week.